It's Faya, by the way.
Faya, okay.
Yes. It does look like we are starting to see members from the Indonesian side. We just need one more. Please, one more. Come on, you can do it, Indonesia.
One more?
One more!
One by default, and we get brain power.
Judging by the way Lokdov responded there, it seems like Xkagi might be available.
Yeah, and mind you, it has to be 2 consecutive in a row, not just another win by default. This is... And anyways...
No, it only has to be the specific times.
There we are.
3 people, haha, we win. Whew, awesome.
Saved.
I totally had the lyrics up and ready for it, so I was ready. I was totally ready to do this.
Alright, well, I guess I'll get MP updated, and I will update commentators as well, I guess.
Oh, that's a very evil reason to... That's a very evil reason to leave, you know. Don't leave just to do that to me. That's not cool. There might have been 2 win by defaults in a row, though, but I was not here for the first one. Therefore, I have no connection to that whatsoever.
It's a trap, Damon. You cannot run now.
Your soul has officially been sold. You're not allowed to leave now. And he disappeared anyway. No.
What?
What is going on?
Seems like a lot of people want C-Trusting in brain power. I'm telling you that.
No, that's a terrible reason for that to happen. Oh, little kitties. Come on, you can't... Here, go on the bed.
Z-Cat's not cooperating.
Oh yeah, you missed the little meows earlier. Yeah, what a little squeak.
Yeah, I have 2 newborns.
Well, in order to make this even more fitting, the United Kingdom has to pick brain power as a warm-up, right? They have to.
Have to, but it'd be nice.
Yeah, we're 2 minutes past the hour. Still don't even have warm-ups linked, I might add. So this match could run over if it gets a little interesting.
Yeah.
Isn't somebody scream from Second Heaven? I think it was called. No.
Yeah, Second Heaven. It appears
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Beautiful. Oh, I really hope we actually see this on. I really want this to happen now. Please, please show this on stream. D-Drop, the warm up.
Oh, Mr. Oh, this is like this is my favorite song ever, though.
Host commentator sings.
It's called Os Idol. You can actually hear the D-Drop sing.
Yeah, actually, I've done that quite a few times. It's not too crazy. We actually have quite a few good people singing this year, so if you haven't checked it out and you want to just hear some people, and not actually just goofy, hilarious singing, but actual decent, like thought out, holy crap, these guys could probably go somewhere with it singing. When we get close to the finals like we are in the Os Idol, it really gets pretty nice. I've said it once. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, as you can all see, Warm-Up is Mr. Krabs' smallest violin, a hardcore remix. I really want to go find that clip now.
UK warming up with their A team there. Pope Gadget, Hayabusa, and Yip Yap Yop, the 3 frontrunners on the UK team, of course. So good to see that they're all here. It's going to bring United Kingdom's chances up quite a bit for just moving right on.
So someone was asking, where is Faya? I believe he or she is in Indonesia.
Probably.
No duh.
I hope so.
First time I've seen the UK lineup.
Boo-hoo. Let me play a sad
Independent
song
of
for you on the
Purple
world's
Booster.
smallest
Wow.
violin.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that point either. And we lost the Indonesia player again.
Yeah.
This is why you have lineups that are reliable and more than 3 players. I think Indonesia actually had 6 players though, didn't they?
They have Do Not Mess, they have Via, and they also have how was it called?
Thea, Kiffin.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Yuskage, Do Not Miss, Demon, and Reese.
I don't know where is Do Not Mess. I don't think he ever played a map this World Cup.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but when you sign up for this World Cup and you have a 6-person roster, you should definitely be making matches without issues here. I mean, Indonesia's basically been on the cusp of a loss by default because they can't seem to get their 3rd player to stay stable in the match, and I don't think that tournament staff is going to be waiting forever for this.
I can understand. I mean, even if it takes a little bit of effort to understand that Switzerland had issues to pull out the 3 players and they couldn't play because there were 4 players on the team. But here, when you have 6 of them, it's... I don't know. It's not a bad time for them either, I think. Like,
No, it's 9 at night. It's hardly a bad time at all.
8 p.m. for them, actually. It's not even 9.
Oh, I thought it was 9. Apologies. It's because of daylight savings time here for me, I think. But yeah, that's going to prove to be very problematic if LPP Demon can't keep a solid connection throughout.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Anyway, it seems
Let me
like
play
we
a
are
sad
going to
song
start the
for
warm-ups
you on the
without
world's
him, though.
smallest violin.
Or at least that is what we are trying to do. Imagine if you can run us in an Atari. That would be fun. How do you even smash the buttons?
This weekend has been rather unfortunate, at least the second part of these matches. It's just we've had win by default for the first match. The second match doesn't seem to be going very well either. I mean, not a good way to start the weekend, that's for sure.
I did have high hopes for one of these matches.
Yeah, this weekend, everything panning out the way that it should have been, would have been a lot of good matches. But I mean, again, we've just been this weekend's been pretty badly hindered by various issues.
Wow.
And I don't approve of that kind of behavior. Like I'll be the one to say it on stream. When you register for the World Cup and you hit that button and end up on the roster, you should be committing yourself the best of your ability.
Agreed.
That is
I
not.
mean, there are certain situations where it's okay to not be there, obviously, but that hurt to read.
It's like perhaps there are extenuating circumstances behind why Do Not Mess might not be feeling right, but as a whole, when you click that button and register to be a part of the team, you have to realize that you should not only be committing for your country, but also that there are other people who probably would have very happily taken those spots and trained to represent the country. So there's a lot of different angles to look at that.
On the plus side, we have the perfect song for Do Not Miss playing already.
That's perfect.
They got you covered.
That's really good.
UK are on it.
looking like there's going to be some technical issues here, so we're going to have the room recreated, and hopefully we can get this match underway. We're definitely running quite a bit behind here. We're 10 minutes past the hour and still haven't even played a warm-up yet.
Well, I'm not going to complain. I mean, we have players.
That is true. In the grand scheme of things, after 2 previous win by defaults, we really can't complain too much here.
I'm not complaining at all. I just hope they actually go.
Okay, well, new room is up. We have players in the room.
The players have entered the room.
Except we have 4 UK players here and only 2 Indonesia players, again.
Oh no.
Next, we've got enough people to play. Let's do this.
Pipper. And now, apparently, Xkagi, according to somebody in chat, Xkagi now disconnected. I'm not sure if that's...
No,
Oh no, there's Xkagi there.
The UK team.
Alright, we've got some defection here, no big deal. At least we have all of our players. It doesn't matter that they're, not representing the right colors, but it's all good.
All these traders.
So many traders.
Oh, boo-hoo.
All
Let
right,
me play a sad song
do I sound
for
okay?
the world's smallest
Yes.
Yep, you do.
violin.
All
And now
right.
there's a UK player missing here.
Oh, for the love of
That will be
everything.
fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
that's
probably
okay.
just left to make a room.
At least we know that all of the UK players are here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we guys probably gonna do it.
Welcome to the Mania World Cup Team Sorting Edition. So we should have this all set up in just a moment. It looks like the warm-up is ready, guys. Everyone is here and present. This match is about to get underway. And we are right back to our warm-up of Mr. Krabs' smallest violin. Hopefully we'll see this thing go now as we get started with our first match that I've seen so far today.
This would be the first match that we actually have gameplay in today. Technically.
Yeah, that's actually true. Like, it's hard to me to think about the first 2 matches being today because it was not today for me, but UTC
Oh, right,
wise,
yeah,
it is.
they're all Sundays.
Yeah, UTC's fun,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Riverside at UTC here. It's like I commentated the Canada-Australia match, but it was 11 p.m. local time, so that was technically Saturday for me.
Yeah, it was technically yesterday for me as well. Because it's like 1 in the morning here.
My goodness.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Fun.
Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Well, at least now we have started. Even if it is a bit late, but hey, we have a match. And
Yes.
that's what counts.
There is actual gameplay being shown at this moment.
So Citral will not have to sing Brain Power.
I'm so happy.
I like that this chart's actually very legitimately done.
That was a weird drop by Reese. I like how Indonesia is playing with double hidden here. I think I remember seeing Xkagi playing hidden before, but not as a main thing.
Yeah, Halogen, I'll agree with you. This is actually charted a lot more legit than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's got a structure, it's very coherent, it's playable. No complaints.
I like how Demon is holding 100%, even though he had problems to stay on the room now, he's showing that he will definitely be there for the fight.
Yeah, let him go, actually doing very, very well. His accuracy seems pretty tight as well compared to some of the other players. He's just very nicely concentrated.
Really close warm-up over here. The only miss was from Raze. And there you have it, 100%.
Wow, guys.
I think Pope Gadget as well got 100%, but look at that ratio.
Ratio.
Oh.
Woohoo! Guys, look at the ratios across the board here. These are really solid ratios given that map difficulty. That's about, I would say that map structure is close to difficulty of the quarterfinals pool.
I think it is
Potentially
more
a little on the
round 16. Yes, a little bit easier.
like I was gonna, yeah, I was gonna say lower end, but still,
Like
it's a
if I have
solid
to,
ratio around.
if I have to call a map like this one, it will probably be at the level of, I want to say Cyrano Break without slow jams, but maybe
Fair
it's a little
enough.
bit harder than that.
Oh, look at the title of this song.
So you love Jump Stream?
And based off of how this sounds here, it sounds like players could be dealing with decent
course.
density.
All the density.
I'm just waiting for my computer to explode.
It sounds like it's in the 190 BPM range, I think.
Oh man, the PC didn't explode. I'm actually surprised.
I think you called it too soon there.
Whoops.
Oh, never mind. You didn't explode. I thought there for a second after you got quiet, you went boom.
That will be actually funny.
196 BPM, I was close.
I like how both teams had for a second 1 point of difference.
Demon actually still holding the hidden on there as well.
Yep, good to point out. Maybe he will play hidden all the way through because I don't think we saw a lot of Demon before, and I'm not sure if he played on the 7-key one. I would like to know if he did because his name is somehow familiar.
Well, let's take a look here.
He's hitting a bit too early though now, I believe. The hidden is being a bit of a pain to get accuracy on.
LPP...
Especially...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. LPP Demon did not, or LPD, excuse me, did not play in the 7-key World Cup for Indonesia.
Alright. So...
But he
we're
is a
getting
hidden.
some info here. Yeah, he's a hidden main. But like, I'm actually surprised that he's not using a hidden skin instead of the mod because he seemed to have a little bit of issues hitting the notes in the proper spot for the first hundreds of combo, and that means that you should be able to perform better with a static hidden playfield. As you know, the mod for Mania scales as soon as your combo goes up, so...
And yeah, and that causes a number of issues too. I mean, in addition to the combo scaling, or the threshold scaling further up your playfield or further away from your receptors, the moment you miss, it fades back in, and that's a huge visual distraction personally.
Yeah, I always have issues, you know. When I find misses on hidden, it's really hard to catch up the right time to time the song again. That was a drop from Jeep Jump Job, I'm pretty sure it was on the hands.
Yeah. This is a very interesting showdown here. I mean, Yip Yap Yap performing certainly suboptimally than normal, but Indonesia is generally keeping up with the UK team on these more consistent picks. We could see some interesting accuracy wars on some of the simpler maps like Ultimate Ascension and Gypsy Gets the Tech.
I have to point out though that Pope Gadget had 100% on Ultimate Ascension not so long ago. So if the Indonesia team was looking forward to that, they will probably know what the UK team is able to perform on that map. I will go for something more safe. I will say something like She Runs maybe can be a more accurate battle for consistency between these two teams. I will even call the Gravity Climax, but I think that is a little bit too hard for Indonesia.
The jump chains, yeah.
Gipsky Get the Tag can be also a good pick, but I think Indonesia would start with the noodles in general, like Chinese Restaurant, and Ryoshi Nomi, and the Fruit Defender perhaps. Playtime, I think it will likely be avoided if not banned by the UK.
Yeah, Playtime's probably not going to be staying around here. Man, this is incredibly close, and Yip Yap Yap with another miss. This is actually very key information for the Indonesia team here. We're actually seeing that Yip Yap Yap is not stable when it comes to longer songs.
Yeah, he had issues with jump drills there. I'm not really sure why. It's more like a focus and control test.
Absolutely. The misses that are coming here are not because Yip Yap Yap can't do the song. It's likely because he can't focus all the way through the song. And those are two very key differences.
Yeah, but thankfully for the UK, Pope Gadget with 100% there. Bringing the
casual 999.
the 999,000.
No big deal here, just no problems.
All right, it looks like Pulp Gadget actually rolled at 86.
Did he?
Oh my.
He rolled
And-
toe doesn't count. Whoa!
72.
High
That
balls.
was actually close. So Indonesia will start banning. Any suggestions? I think Rave 7 can be a good ban from Indonesia. Or maybe a free mod map if they don't feel comfortable with the mods, because they don't have the older players, so they might have a bit of a disadvantage on that.
Yeah, something to point out too is Hope Gadget has very clearly shown already his accuracy is bordering lethal. It's ridiculous. So Hard Rock picks could be potentially deadly against Indonesia here, but you also got to figure there's certain maps that could be very, very bad news for them. You mentioned Rave 7. I very much agree with that potentially being their ban. It's one of those maps that either you can do it well or you can't do it at all. There's no gray area in between.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. Like, if you have the speed to keep up, it's not too hard, but if you're lacking a little bit of it, you will definitely have a really bad time. Also, you have a Foolish Hero as a potential ban. If you
don't mention it, no. We're not jinxing that. Shut up. No. We're not getting 100% ban rate on Foolish Hero. Let it not get banned for a change. I want to see it, man.
Oops. Race decided to left the room when he had to ban.
Oh no.
I'm not taking this responsibility.
Race, pick your ban. Nope. Bye.
we forfeit. Bye.
Okay, Race has re-entered the room again, so let's figure out what they're gonna ban here.
What's your ban? GG. Good game. Already
your ban?
lost at the warm-ups.
What's your ban? Exits room.
Or keep a ban. And balance.
Yeah, it's kind of looking like it's paused at the moment. We're just kind of waiting on that team to pull up the ban.
Yep.
There are
There
quite
we go.
a few.
Rave 7.
Yep, you guys had that right.
And yeah, of course, United Kingdom not happy about that. They definitely have the speed. I imagine United Kingdom is probably going to get rid of one of the two LN picks.
Maybe Foolish Hero though. Like this is a risky situation for United Kingdom though, because they can knock out a don't-know pick, but if they do, they will leave. Oh my god, they leave Foolish Hero open, banning Lefruit Defendu.
So wait. Not only is Lefruit Defendu out, but both Playtime and Chinese Restaurant, the two arguably primary LN picks, are still available. This is interesting.
I will call Foolish Hero also a longer pick, but it's mostly SB oriented for sure.
Well, Playtime and Chinese, Foolish Hero's got a couple of tricky LNs that if you don't know the SVs, you could release them properly.
Well, with the fact that we're not seeing as many bans, time investment might have been put in this weekend for the players, and we might not be seeing someone so worried about that. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing Chinese Restaurant, so that would be awesome. But it looks like our first pick is going to be Gypsy Gets the Keck.
Not the tech, the tech.
Gypsy gets. No, it is completely acceptable to say Gypsy gets the keck. Come on.
I like saying Keck. Plus, Pope Gadget got it. He said Keck too. Keck.
I'll be honest, I thought you weren't actually sure and got confused and thought that was actually the song title.
No, I know it's Keck, but Keck sounds hilarious. Alright, so we're going to, as you can see, the the tournament staff is trying to push along our players a little bit, as we did kind of get a slow start up. We're starting this match about 30 minutes into the time pool. Not something you really want to do, especially when you have other matches lined up for the day, but you know, that's just the way it's going to go. Remember guys, make sure to get your support out for the teams you want to see win. If you want to see Indonesia pull this away, go ahead and put up that hashtag Indonesia, show your support. If you want the UK boys to run right through with this, let them be known. Show your support with hashtag UK hype, whatever you want. And remember, if you want to support your teams even further, you can go over to the OS store and pick up a banner. All proceeds for the banners go to support the prize pool for the tournament. And if you pick the winning team that you give support to and they pull a win, like USA is going to,
Oh my.
your banner will stay. Hey man, I already got my banner halogen. You can't let me down, man. You can't do it.
I think you can actually, you just don't want them to.
Oh, man.
Can we both agree that Gipsy gets the tag? It's the easier map of the pool.
Yeah.
Physically, no. But in terms of simplicity, yes. In terms of physical strain, Foolish Hero is obviously the lightest song, but you've got the SVs to, you know, multiply the difficulty by like 10 there.
Well, I think Gipsy gets the tag is the only map that I could full combo in a side read, so...
This map, based off of the warm-ups that we saw, could be really interesting. We've seen that both teams can handle jump stream well, and there's also that midsection where there's just a barrage of split-handed jump trills. So lots of split-handed action here. Those could cause some combo breaks on either side. I've certainly done it before too. So if you're not on point, you can suffer pretty badly here.
Yeah, if you run into mind block whatsoever during this, it can get real nasty real fast for you, especially with Score VV2 and how accuracy is set up. Although, with saying that this is a speed pick, obviously, watching the warm-ups, I feel like the United Kingdom and Indonesia both, speed is not really a problem for them. But something you did point out with that warm-up is Yip Yip Yop had some problems with holding longer consistency. So if we see the longer maps out, we might see more mistakes on the United Kingdom side. But in terms of speed and overall accuracy, I don't feel like Gypsy Gets the Tech is going to be a very hard pick for the UK.
See, in an instance where Yip Yap Yop was having issues, I also want to point out that the tempo on the warm-up was slower. It was 196. Yip Yap Yop is naturally probably going to want to focus and be able to focus better on something that's faster. I mean, it starts fast and gets up to 230 near the end, so we might see a better performance than in the warm-up.
Very much so.
I will say that this map is one of the riskier ones though for the United Kingdom, because it is on a level of difficulty that Indonesia can still keep up pretty well, so it's a matter of who makes the first mistake.
Yeah, in this upcoming section here, after this one closes out, we could potentially see drops on either side if players are not properly warmed up or if their hands aren't cooperating. That's just in a couple of seconds here, so we're going to have to see LPD Demon actually making the first drop here. And
Yip Yip Yop right after.
Rating. Here we go. Let's see how this goes here.
Actually impressed by the fact that Demon managed to recover so easily in terms of accuracy, even though he missed with Hidden.
Yeah, luckily we haven't seen but 2 drops. There is a little bit of accuracy tanking all around. XKage still holding the 100% as well as Pope Gadget. And as I say that, it does look like XKage did actually drop the double S there. Not losing too much accuracy, only 0.2 points. So not too big of a hit, but that is still going to have the score in United Kingdom's favor at this moment.
Yep, 7,000 points in favor of the UK. Missed count is exact the same, 1 for each. And as soon as someone makes a drop here, they will turn down into the other side instantly.
Density going up a little bit. We have some more triples showing their face, and there's some polyrhythms in here too, so it's a little bit more uncoordinated now. We got to watch out for Yip Yap Yop.
But XKage though is the one dropping here for the Indonesian side, and United Kingdom is still going. Hayabusa dropping below the 99.9, but still with an amazing accuracy. Poke Gadget as well doing a fantastic job, dropping a bit of a 200 there.
That was a lot of hit there, but XKage and Race both seeming to have trouble with this 230 here, and this is where the UK is going to excel. They've got the speed and control to handle this.
Yeah, that was a triple S, not triple S is it, but UK has all S ranks all across the board. Same with Indonesia as well. It's just the accuracy and the drops that did happen are going to United Kingdom only seeing 1 miss, as we see 5 misses on Indonesia's side. And guys, really, it could be that small, and that will do it. And the United Kingdom's going to take that first point.
Yep. And next pick will be Chinese restaurant. Instant decision by the Indonesian side, and I'm not surprised about this one.
Long note hype.
Play into their strength for sure.
Also want to point out that Gipsy gets the tech. It's probably going to be the map with a higher accuracy average. You can already tell by that map being
Can I
played.
just point out it was all of UK pretty much had the same accuracy. 99.85, 99.86, and 99.88.
That is very close. That shows good coordination between the teams, though.
That also being said, there was still like 8,000 points between their scores.
Now, with Chinese restaurants starting, I feel like the most accuracy tanks we're going to see is around the first quarter of the map. We have a lot of unintuitive long note releases here, so let's see how our players can handle that.
Yeah, you gotta see.
That's definitely going to be a thing, and I'm more concerned about the trills at the end, like the double trills with the long notes. If you get those timings wrong, you can easily drop a huge amount of accuracy and combo. For now, of course, these long notes are quite tricky, and you can easily drop the accuracy, but I don't think it will be decided just by this.
The way those patterns are laid out in the back end are really, really complicated. It's so strange on the hands. Like, it doesn't coordinate well at all.
Yeah,
as you can see, Jip, it's really behind.
Yeah, and that section gets real wonky around the first Kai, right? We actually do see a miss from Hayabusa, though. So that's going to be great for the Indonesian team, as if they can just stay consistent with this. This might have been a very calculated pick on their side.
3 full combos on the Indonesian team versus only 1 on the UK side. Yip, not exactly doing the best in terms of accuracy either.
Yes, score gap is quite big at the moment, around 40,000 points, maybe a little bit less than that. But as soon as Indonesia breaks, this can turn into the other side quickly. As I mentioned, you still have the double tricks remaining. If you don't time those properly, you can easily drop the ball. Demon being the one dropping for the Indonesian side twice in a row now. But they are still on the lead. And here we go with the Ki section. Jip drop the full combo.
Just as I called there, the first section of this Kai has some split-handed jumps where one of the hands is not holding an LN, so it is so incredibly uncoordinated, and Yip suffering there.
We do see a miss from X-Kage as well. Ree's only being the only full combo on Indonesia's side. Score's still in their favor, though, but it can go either way. If we see any more drops from the Indonesian team, they might lose the advantage they have. But there's not much time left.
Yeah, the map is almost over. And there you have it. Indonesia tying up the series here, 1-1.
1-1. Very, very nicely done. Pope Gadget doing a pretty solid job in terms of accuracy, but look at the consistency by Indonesia there. Lowest score, 99.46% accuracy. Best score, 99.57. Just all around, really solid.
Yep, and miscount though. The combo matters a lot, as you can see. Race, even though he had a shorter accuracy than their teammates, he managed to get the best score of the room here.
1-1 in this best of 9 here, and song number 3 is going to be picked by the United Kingdom. What's going to come next?
I wouldn't be surprised to see the Pravi team. Like, I think that makes sense. Maybe a free mod pick though, that can also be a good choice. Yeah, Pravi Gamma is probably the best one for the free mod.
Well, this is interesting.
And
after the first match,
Connor,
a higher average accuracy. Now Indonesia does. United Kingdom has an average of 99.58. Indonesia has an average of 99.6.
What the heck is Connor doing in there?
He's actually doing the captain job. It's actually fine.
Ah, gotcha. He's the coach. I like this. You see this in professional esports there. You got your players, and then you've got your coach just standing behind. This is cool. But yeah, if that is actually the pick, then we called it correct there. Palette Gamma being the United Kingdom's next pick here. And I wonder if Fia is going to make a return here. Maybe not.
I don't think his Fia is actually online. That's the problem.
Wow. Again, I remember last week, Fia going with the Hard Rock Flashlight and Kara Kudanawe. So that could have been a potential score boost if Fia was capable of handling this map, but we're not going to see it here. We have straight Hard Rock across the board.
Hidden Hard Rock? Is this standard?
Oh boy. That is right. LPD Demon being a hidden main, stacking Hard Rock on top of hidden. No bonus for that, of course. Just Hard Rock for everybody.
And out of the Fremont pick, this is probably the higher speed pick.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like 270 BPM streams. That's the thing you need to know.
And yet it still manages to be one of the easier Fremont picks overall, just because it's entirely composed of just stream, pretty much.
Yeah, it's just a matter of if you are able to keep up the speed, you're fine. As you can see, Demon is having issues with the hidden hard rock, and I don't blame him. I also tried that before, and it's really, really hard.
And worth noting, this song is very, very, very short. We're already a third of the, actually a halfway through now.
Yep, this is the moment you can regain your accuracy and stamina a little bit, but after this, you have no stop streams and some jacks at the end as well that can trick you out if you're not paying too much attention.
Ooh! And just as you said that, yeah, Hayabusa does drop there. That's not going to be good for them. But with Demon accuracy steadily dropping a little bit there, it's really not going to hurt the United Kingdom as much as their overall accuracy is just way higher.
Yeah, accuracy is just too big of a difference here to even matter in terms of combo. And as you can see, the UK will take this point, even though with one mess of disadvantage.
Yeah, very solid run there by Pope Gadget, 272 and 3. And Yip Yap Yap, not too bad himself, actually. Very similar ratios by both of these players.
And those, like on Indonesia's side, Demon, those two 100s were detrimental there, and that's probably what lost it. And it's unfortunate, but Hidden Hard Rock is not a very easy combo to play.
And not only that, like Indonesia losing in the UK picks is not something that is that bad. I mean, for sure you want to win as much as you can, but as soon as you just win your picks, you will force a tiebreaker.
Very much so, and that kind of that's got me excited a little bit, Juan, as we don't actually see this very often where they go back and forth, but it looks like Indonesia's really on point on their picks that they're playing. As the same for the United Kingdom, their picks they seem to be really consistent on.
My.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about this pick.
Weren't we talking about this during the Canada-Australia match?
Yeah, a little bit. This was a good pick for Australia if they managed to get to that, but it happens the same thing again here for Indonesia. This is probably the best pick in the Fremont bracket for Indonesia, but that doesn't mean they will have the advantage against the UK.
Yeah,
well,
this
you
is...
say that, but Yep does not seem particularly happy about this pick.
This map has a very simplistic structure. The UK is liable to absolutely trash this chart on Hard Rock. So unless Indonesia is bringing somebody who's going to play Flashlight Hard Rock, I do not think this is a wise pick at all.
Well, having playtime as a viable option, that probably seems better than this, but we have to wait and see though. The burst on the intro of this is pretty mind-block, and not only that, it's also hard to hit, even if you get it right.
Seems like the UK is actually not too happy about this pick. That surprises me a little bit, actually.
Picks were made. Strategies are being played right here in this match.
It's strange. With the structure of this map, you would figure that the United Kingdom would be able to keep up with this. But actually, now that I think about it, this song is not that fast. It's what, 200 BPM?
Yep, 200.
So this is within Indonesia's capability in terms of accuracy. So this could be a consistency combo pick after all. This might not be as bad of a pick as I initially thought.
Well, it's a matter of who gets the burst properly at the intro, and not only that, it also matters in the solo. And You also have the mini jacks, like the jump threads into triple core.
Wow, Yip is legitimately like scared of this chart. It seems like he wants out.
And Hayabusa looks like they want out too.
This is really, really surprising to me. I'm actually quite liking this.
Yep, as you can see, full combo in this is not a really good, a really easy thing. Like the intro is Hayabusa mentioning that he has issues with it.
Dude, Indonesia's probably feeling really good about their pick right now, like calculated.
If they win, for sure, and also if they win, that will probably be a mental hit for the United Kingdom, I will say. They are panicking a little bit here.
Yeah, they need to relax and put a little bit less pressure on themselves. They need to remember the structure of this file. Yeah, there is that intro, but what are the odds of the damage being that severe that they can't make it up? You know, you gotta think in a better light than that.
Not to mention the possibility of Indonesia even messing that up. Just because it's their pick does not mean mistakes can't be made.
Exactly.
Hit the hard rock again.
The mind games are getting real.
Tournament meta is a very legitimate thing in this tournament structure with the way these pools are put together. Here we go, guys. Song number 4 out of 9, UK and Indonesia, 2-1 in favor of Indo. And here we go.
In favor of A, they say.
Look at that, 5 breaks. 5 breaks in that burst.
And a lot of accuracy tanks over there. Even Paul Gadget, who managed to combo this, having a really big hit on accuracy. Lead is in favor of Indonesia, even though they had 3 misses.
Very, very small, but nonetheless, Hard Rock, if you make even the slightest of mistakes on release, it could punish you very bad. There's a couple of annoying long notes in here that are just very short, but long enough to be intrusive.
And doing some of the calm sections, you have these long notes that are not really too hard, but it can trip you out if you're not paying too much attention to the releases because of the V2. But now entering into the stream ones, we'll have some jacks soon enough and some breaks on the middle of the streams that can drop your accuracy a little bit.
But as you can see, the score is literally blinking back and forth. It is a fight, but Demon dropping right there is going to give that possible lead to the United Kingdom. But Pipper also seeing a drop that's not going to be good. If they can keep the consistency up, they might be able to pull this off. We have a whole lot of song left to battle it through, though. So,
yeah,
it's anybody's.
Really important to mention. It's really important to mention here that it's very important that Indonesia holds combo outside of the streams, because with how solid Pope Gadget and Hayabusa's accuracies are, when those streams come, that score gap is going to, it's going to get larger, just ever so slightly larger, the longer the streams go, because they've got better accuracy overall.
Yep, I also remember Pope Gadget using a different key setup compared to the last week performance, so I don't expect him dropping too much, but maybe some inconsistencies every now and then, trying to get used to that new setup. But here on the streams, it's not changing too much.
Yeah, at the start of the stream, it was 12,000 points. Let's see what the gap is at the end of it. Looks like another 1,000.
Skagi's just a little bit tilted, I think. Look at how he's hitting the nose. Keep pressing the other one.
Yeah, I think it's about 23,000 at the moment.
There's still the solo remaining though. So it will be decided by that probably. Right here, there you go with the solo.
And again, parts of this favor both teams here. We've got streaming sections for the UK, but we've got some strange long notes that could probably be a little bit better for Indonesia here.
Demon finding a miss over there, that's not good. Paul Gadget finding another one in the jump trails.
One stream to go here with about a 30,000 point lead in favor of the UK. It's not too long though, so UK is going to have to make a decent drop for Indonesia to actually have a shot at coming back here.
Yeah, outside of almost a complete tank, like a whole measure miss right now would be absolutely detrimental. But it looks like they're going to... Yeah, it looks like they're staying consistent with it as we get into the... Oh, Pipper sees a miss, but Xkage and Demon both kind of just negating any type of damage done there. It looks like the United Kingdom will be able to pull this one away.
Yeah, just looking at the first break point so far in this match. That is not good for Indonesia. Last couple of notes remaining, but I don't think this will turn into a different fate. UK will win this one by 50,000 points. Nice job there by Pope Gadget with only 16 to 100. Amazing accuracy by him.
Yeah, that's crazy. He was so worried about that at the very beginning, and then wasn't anything to worry about. Oh. Okay.
Well, it seems like Connor will pick Depravity Climax after this ends. I'm not too sure what happened with Piper, but
I think they might be making a switch.
Yeah, they were only in there to play that pick as Yip Yap Yap was like, nope, nope, nope.
So, Juan, what are your thoughts about this pick from the United Kingdom?
I don't know. I have a lot of issues with this map, so if Indonesia have the same amount of issues that I do, they have no chance. But I saw previously on the Canada against Australia match that this map was actually pretty close. Every single player manages to stay really strong on this one, so this is probably an accuracy pick, so United Kingdom should have the advantage, but since it is quite long and consistency is the thing, Indonesia still stands a chance. I don't think it's the best pick for the UK, but it's probably one of the better ones anyways. Like, I was thinking about the bird poison bathwater, but this one is also really good.
Yeah, I'm personally a little surprised that we haven't seen that yet, because we've already established that the United Kingdom has substantially better accuracy, and the bird's poison bathwater almost seems like a guaranteed win for me. But you know, you have the coordination in those bursts; they can be quite difficult.
Like, the only thing I'm sure the United Kingdom should not go for is Summoned Beast Battle, because I don't think they should have to risk that map, because it's the harder one in the 3-mod pool technically.
Oh. All right.
Jump drills.
Watch these gluts here. Yep, taking a little bit of damage on that one.
Hayabusa and Pope Gadget still staying strong after that first section there. Raisin, Lemon Demon, Yip Yap Yap, all three seeing misses. Wow.
And this is the thing that I wanted to point out, that those 1/3 snap jumps are very quick. They're not easy to get through. Even if you're a really strong player, the way that they're oriented could cause plenty of misses if you're not on point.
Reese actually sees another miss there. Not looking good for Indonesia at the moment, but there's still plenty of map to play. We're not even halfway through yet, so there is a potential to pull it back. But with Demon dropping again, that's not going to be a very easy task to have happen, as Hayabusa is still holding a double S for the United Kingdom side.
Yes, indeed. 30,000 points of difference here is quite a big lead because of the map being so long.
Wanted to point out really quickly that Hayabusa's double S was only 300 points ahead of Pope Gadget with a 200 on Score V2, so that speaks volumes about Pope Gadget's overall accuracy on this map. His rainbow ratio's got to be through the roof right now. We've got solid scores throughout, too. I mean, lowest score out of everybody is LPD Demon on Hidden at 99.40.
Hidden is definitely a trouble when it comes to Glad's reading, in my opinion. Oh, look at those bursts. He dropped a lot of accuracy over there. And Hayabusa breaking his 100% there. Not going to matter too much, mostly because the accuracy difference is just really, really big. The map is almost over. I don't think Indonesia has any chance here to come back remaining. Like, UK just pulling off his better consistency and accuracy in general. Jip jump, finding a miss, but it's not going to be enough by any means.
Kagi came into the jump troll very badly there, and that lead has grown to about 70,000 points as a result of that mistake. And Indonesia's just struggling to hold combo on those 1/3 jumps. It's
Stamina.
Yeah, definitely tough to hold on to.
Yeah, it looks like they just weren't able to stay consistent there. Ree's seeing lots of drops near the end. That is going to be a very clear win for the United Kingdom, bringing them to potential match point. And we will see what they are going to go with next. Not looking good for Indonesia at the moment, but they are definitely still putting it out there. You know, they given a good fight. It's just not enough at the moment.
Colmick? What is that?
Wait,
I think he's
Yeah, Indonesian.
yeah.
hold on. Am I reading that right?
That's
Yep.
why I laughed. I laughed quite a bit at that.
Oh my
You're
goodness.
reading that right.
Yeah, you're reading Lockdub's message very, very clearly there.
Gotta catch them all, I guess.
I don't have a phone that can run Pokemon Go. I feel sad.
Oh,
I found a
I do.
Dragonite in my house yesterday, for what it's worth. I didn't catch it. It made me mad. It was like 1500 CP too.
I think I'm like one of the only people I know who doesn't actually play it.
I played it for a little while and then I've basically stopped. Like I lost interest. Oh, I
the
can't. Okay,
Kabuto,
I
nice.
can't blame him for that. That's pretty hard to find.
Oh, I found a
Rudolph's is-
Kabuto some days ago.
I want a Kabuto. Kabuto's has always been an awesome Pokemon.
I found an Ammonite out by St. Louis near the Arch.
Guys, have to commentate.
Yes.
Pokemon
But
suddenly
alright, Lord Helix,
World
we
Cup.
have to praise. We have to praise Lord Helix.
It's playtime though. But yes,
Oh yeah.
it's literally playtime as the next map is playtime. Oh man, say that 5 times fast.
Playtime.
No, say
This
the
map
whole
is
statement.
This map is playtime.
Yeah, it's playtime and the map is playtime.
No thanks.
Yeah.
This is a little bit trickier for Indonesia. I mean, this chart is so conducive to combo breaking on so many different spots outside of LN too. So, not sure how this one.
Alright, there we go. Time to start with can be the potential last pick of the match between Indonesia and the United Kingdom. Have to wait and find out the result of this. Quite a long no pick oriented, but the jacks on this map are no joke and that can trip you out really easily.
Yeah, difficult jacks, difficult transitions. This map overall is just an absolute nightmare on a technical level. There are so many places to mess up.
At least the song is really catchy, so training is not that frustrating.
It's because Mirasuke is just amazing, you know. They work fantastic together.
First break
LPD Demon finding the first drop.
The jacks.
Yeah,
Oh, the
as you were
jacks.
talking about. And Kagi finding a break. Race, all of the Indonesian team has lost their full combo while all of the UK team is still holding it for now. And I'm going to stress for now.
We still have some tricky long releases. Jim Jab Job seems to be the one having the bigger amount of issues when it comes to long releases, I will say, for the United Kingdom.
Yeah, but those issues not seeming to be present now. All three players absolutely doing a fantastic job right now. All of them having a full combo. That is something worth mentioning.
Oh my god, what was that?
that?
3
Oh,
drops
no.
there in the easier section of the whole map. What is going on?
Oh my gosh.
That's a nice curse, my friend.
I'm so happy. It's less than 10,000 points in favor. Oh, it's like 6,000 points only for the UK. Indonesia has a chance here.
And there's still one long no section that can trip out the United Kingdom, so now it can go anywhere for sure. Jip Jab Job dropping the ball there, and the Indonesia side is about to take it. Scores are flashing back and forth.
There's a very nasty transition. There's a very nasty transition incoming here, and this could be the decider for the song. It is not too far away. Let's see if let's see where the breaks happen. There's almost certainly going to be at least one break on that transition. And it's coming right here.
Pulls it. Oh no,
it's
Demon
Kage.
Kage, no!
Kagi being the one to break on the transition, but the score gap is not very, very large. United Kingdom needs to hold on here. Indonesia's got some comfort with these long
the
notes.
long nose end. Be careful with the end of the long nose. United Kingdom already shows some issues with a simple section, and that can be the decisive point though. Kagi finding a lot of misses over there. Scores are not getting too much away though. Race, oh, that was a huge drop for Race. I don't think now they have a chance.
Not much left here, just these little bits of long notes here. It's possible to overhold, but it seems like United Kingdom's going to hold down the fort here, and Yip Yap dropping. Wow, that was an intense ending. But yes, that is going to do it. United Kingdom will conclude this match against Indonesia with a result of 5-1. Really solid performance by both teams on that last map there. And the United Kingdom's going to be moving on to the semifinals of the winners bracket.
Yep, and they will face the winner between the United States and Brazil. So, Halogen kind of spying a little bit maybe. If they manage to win, they already know a bit of the UK team.
I am a natural scout, my friend. I will watch these VODs top to bottom.
I always do that. Also, point mentioning that Indonesia will be facing Canada in the losers bracket.
Oh, that has some potential to be really, really intense.
Yep.
Because remember, harder map pool, but speedy players on Canada. That's going to work in their favor.
Speaking of intense, this Chile vs Malaysia warm-up map.
Yeah, we will be moving.
Corporation.
Yeah, we will be moving directly into that match, guys. That will start in about 4 minutes. It looks like everyone's there, ready to go. Thank you, teams. That being said, the warm-up should start in just a moment here, and we'll go right into that. No more breaks, no more waiting. This will be the next match. After this, though, we will be seeing a small 2-hour break.